Hello and welcome back to the Not So Berry Legacy Challenge. Here we have Oliver Berry, our Generation One Heir, the Mint generation. To quickly go over the requirements, we have mastering the scientist career, completing the Chief of Mischief aspiration, mastering the mischief and logic skills, and completing the elements collection. Now, as you can see in the background, we did make a good amount of progress at the end of our last episode, getting some more in the mail. We do also have level 4 in the scientist career, level 5 in both mischief and logic. They're about the same right now. And we are on the 3rd level out of 4 for the Chief of Mischief aspiration. So definitely making some good headway. Right now we have just gotten off of work. So I think I'm going to have him change into his everyday wear and go out on the town with Dawn. Today, let's go to Windenburg. Maybe we will go to the pool since it is summertime. Again, gonna invite Dawn. Oh, it looks like Lucy is no longer a plant sim. So I guess the plant sim aspect is not too attractive anymore. Our next closest sims would be Candace Dennison, who is a neighbor, and then this is a coworker, Nora. Maybe we'll also invite Ava, just as another coworker to bring. Okay, well, it does look like it is cloudy here in Windenburg, although we are still here with our best friend, so I think maybe we'll do a prank. We'll do plan to lure a llama into the workplace, because we are partners in crime with Dawn. Maybe we'll also tell him a funny story. Maybe we can also introduce ourselves to Morgan here. It is hot though, so maybe we will still go swimming together since, well, it's cloudy and it's raining apparently, but it's warm. Still might go in the pool. Looks like everybody else doesn't have much of a problem with it. Chat with Nora. Maybe we'll do a fun, we'll do dare to jump. I think that's with the diving board. Looks like both of our coworkers are sick right now. That's kind of stinks. So kind of thinking about how our not girlfriend, but like our kind of situationship. Oh, well, looks like she's back to being a plant sim. Let's see, maybe we can ask her to go on a date. We've been hanging out with our coworkers for a little while. It's late, but okay. So I think maybe we're going to stop trying with Lucy. Let's see, maybe we will check out Cupid's Corner, see if we have any better luck on it this time. We already went through these ones. Okay, so Emmett, we have skeptical and an art lover. That could be interesting. Lavina, she's an adult though, kind of hoping for maybe a young adult preferably. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll try to create a date with Emmett, see if he wants to go out on a quick date, maybe. Didn't pick up the phone. Some Sims need to sleep. Well, I guess, it is pretty late. Maybe I'll have him go home, get his needs up before having to go to work in the morning. So have him go to the bathroom, and he still needs to have 2 more breakthroughs before his next promotion. So maybe after using the bathroom, we can do some stargazing for a little while, because that will hopefully get us to maybe like our 7th breakthrough before going to bed, which we can kind of tell how close he is to a breakthrough based off of this little, oh, see, he's getting a little bit closer now. He's on the 2nd level. He's on the 3rd now. Okay, so I think embrace being a genius. I'm gonna say yes. Now we have bro and genius on top of the required jealous, materialistic, and vegetarian. He did also get that 7th breakthrough, so I think he'll have his little self-discovery. We'll train shave facial hair to preferred length. And then I will have him go to bed. Okay, so he's got to go to work in about 20 minutes here, so I'm gonna have him quickly get, we'll do like a PB&J. Yeah, have a PB&J really quick. Please get like at least a couple of bites. Okay, he got a bite in. Got daily experimentation again. Okay, so we need to upgrade to mind control for changing outfit. We also have invent the sim ray, so I think I am going to have him invent a 2nd one, and then maybe we'll just sell that for some extra cash. Okay, so we've got that upgrade. I think also let's just make another one really quick. Okay, hands up. Put your hands in the air. Let's ask Nora, can I have a crystal, please? You don't want to ask her for a crystal, I guess. Come on. Come on. Go on. Okay. And then also, let's... sure, go for it. Take a sample. Where is Miss Nora? Okay, so she's over here too. Let's small talk, discuss work. Okay, analyze a plant sample. Let's do that. Also have freeze raying a coworker, and I know that we already are not the closest with Neilani, so I think we're just gonna freeze ray her. We'll make it simple. We'll just do the one that already doesn't really like us. And then we'll come over here and chat with the robot. We also have invent the hover lamp, so I'll cancel out that, and we'll do the hover lamp. And I know that I was saying that I was going to start off this video with doing a speed build, but I decided that I wanted to try to get through these couple of days of work, and then hopefully we'll be able to do a nice big upgrade before the weekend. And then I'll end the part with doing a speed build rather than beginning it. We'll finish off this week of work. We'll just get some more cash before we worry about doing the speed build. Okay. And he does only have about 30 minutes left, so I think I'm gonna just let him eat this faux BLT. And then I will come back. Oh, okay. Well, he didn't even get to eat it. Maybe it'll be in his inventory, hopefully. Okay, let's see. Yes. He has his faux BLT sandwich, so I think I'll still have him eat that. We'll put the other half of his sandwich in the fridge. And let's see. We do have higher logic skill. So maybe we will observe the sky until about like 9 o'clock. And then I think I'm gonna have him do some trolling. We will send a chain letter coming down to Miss Agnes. So we'll do that. And then we'll troll the forums for a little while. Oh, sweet. And we got another collectible. Although this one is red. So maybe we will, I don't know. Maybe we'll sell this one just for some cash. We do also have a couple of extra elements. All of these ones we've already got in our collection so far. Yeah, cool. Okay. We've got Snapdragon. Looks like we also have some lilies, so maybe we'll plant some lilies just so we can have everything be planted before we do our speed build situation, because for that I'm going to want to have all of our plants ready to make a little greenhouse. Plant that, please, and then do the watering. Come in here, troll the forums a little bit. He's not too tired yet. I think maybe I'll wait until like midnight because his sleep schedule is already kind of crap. So maybe that'll just be his thing. Maybe his sleep schedule is crap. Okay. And we're gonna go to bed. And now that his energy's all the way up, gonna have him use the bathroom as well as eat the other half of that sandwich. Also gonna have him come over and repair that when he is done eating this really quickly. Also clean this when you're done, please. And then I think before going to work really quick, I'll just have him drink like a little orange juice if he has time. Oh, sweet, he did. And we're gonna join him again. Okay, so I think with this sim, we will ask him for a crystal. For asking a sim to take a DNA sample, you typically do need to already be like kind of good friends for that. So maybe I will try to be nice to this sim. Maybe we'll ask him for a medal as well. Maybe we'll see if he likes pranks. We will share a conspiracy theory. And, oop, nope. We can do a what's that spot afterwards. Yeah. It's cool. We got 6 pranks now. Why don't we, interests, ask for a DNA sample, please. No, where are you going? Ask for a DNA sample, please. Yeah, see, he said no. Oh, Dawn is here. Dawn. Hi, bestie. Why don't we praise his work ethic? Okay, so since our friendship's pretty high, I'm gonna ask him for a DNA sample because he'll be okay with it. Also going to mind control him to change into his everyday wear. Gonna do it to Ava as well. And I'm gonna also take the opportunity to just change into my everyday wear as well, because that seems fun. Wearing everyday wear at work. And then maybe I'll do Nailani as well. And then we also have to... For snake oil, we do have daisies, so we can make our snake oil one. Okay. Also wants us to analyze an element, so I'll come over here and do that. I'll do this one. Okay. He made that snake oil serum. And this cures of any and all sicknesses. Very cool. Gonna have him drink that just because might as well. He also has mwahahaha. This simray is so much fun. Okay, finishing analyzing the element. Drinking the serum. Oh. The best way to recover. It made him pass out. Okay. Really quickly, I'll just queue up analyzing a metal, and then we'll have him invent the... Ooh, actually, we do need an additional metal, so I think I'll come over here and really quickly I'll ask him for a metal just so that we can make that. Can we... taking up a good part of the day. At least we're almost done. We're almost done with the day. So, should still hopefully be able to max that out. Okay, let's see. Oh, it has to be a common metal. Okay, can I ask him for a metal? Don, give me a metal that is common. Please, bro, please. Yes, okay. So, gonna make the satellite dish. That'll probably be the last thing that we need to actually get all the way up to the top. And then I think after that, maybe I'll have him actually do some stuff for his needs really quick before we get home. Because it is Friday, so it would be nice if for the next episode, we could maybe like spend our Friday night out, and then maybe like invite Dawn over on Saturday and hang out with Dawn. That could be fun. Okay, so we invented the satellite dish. Also going to contact aliens. This is something that will definitely like increase the likelihood that he is going to be abducted by aliens. Let's do dance party hive mind. And again, that is actually a goal for us. Let's see. Okay, so we've got an hour left. I think I'm going to have him come up here, use the bathroom, and then take a shower. Let's see. Okay, you want to use that? That's fine. Okay, fantastic job. Now that we are getting into the speed build, just quickly going over some of the bigger trees, the bigger debug trees, getting the plants that I have into my inventory, and just generally moving over the lot to make some more room for the greenhouse. I did sort by the Greenhouse Haven pack, just because I do really enjoy these windows, having the closed version as well as the open version. Creating the basement underneath, kind of trying to figure out something that was both luxurious but also clean cut. Here I am going through all of like the fencing, trying to figure out what comes in a nice mint color so that I could properly pick what kind of fence I wanted to use for inside and outside. I was going back and forth with this Realm of Magic pack with the gold and kind of like it's more of like a darker teal than like a mint. So on the interior, I started out with using this Enchanted by Nature, then Strangerville, but I settled on this High School Years pack for the interior, and then this outdoor pack I believe is for rent. Sims 4 for rent. Then we are going into figuring out what kind of flooring we're going to have inside the greenhouse. Kind of going in, figuring out what shades we have that are kind of mint color. And I went with this darker shade. It was definitely a design choice made on my part. I don't know if it's necessarily like mint color, but I thought that it was close enough and it's a nice contrast. Just going in, figuring out what I wanted to do for the actual like greenhouse floor plan. Eventually we'll do more in here as far as more of like decorative plants and some seating areas, maybe like a little area to work on gardening. There's a lot of, we could do like the flower arranging skill, but that would just kind of be extra. So that maybe it will be like for whoever Oliver ends up dating / marrying at some point in the future. I did also change the height to medium rather than low. So I ended up going through, I'm going to be changing the windows and everything later on the actual house. First getting the windows figured out for the greenhouse. Instead of going with the Greenhouse Haven pack, I ended up doing some of these from Cats and Dogs, just because they match the house a lot better than if I were to do an entirely white greenhouse. Because when I do it with the Greenhouse Haven pack, it pretty much would just end up all looking white. So having a little bit of mint was just a stylistic choice. Going into the basement to figure out what I wanted to do for the style down here, kind of considering doing some of these high school years with the mint color. I'll probably end up using those inside the house instead, using, I believe this is from the Bloomy Rooms kit. So using that in here, because I also enjoy the metal, and then bringing some of the office aspects out of the bedroom and down into the basement, just so that the bedroom can start to become an actual bedroom and it's not bedroom / office space. I am going in and just changing a couple of things for the floor plan for the bedroom. Generally, the house is pretty much the same. Most of the change is going to be with the windows and then the appliances. As far as the bathroom, going in with the newest bathroom pack. This is from the Sleek bathroom kit. And then I am going to also be changing some of the appliances in the kitchen. I am going to go more into the house to change maybe like the sizing of rooms and everything, but that's going to go along with having enough money to fill up those rooms, of course. So finishing up the interior of the housing and everything, I am going to go in and do some lighting, choosing these crystal chandeliers, thinking that was kind of just a nice kind of luxe to go along with the luxurious and wants everything for the best description for this heir. I am going in with a little bit of terrain paint as well. I do go over the house really quickly, just non-sped up, so that you can see just an overview of what the house looks like. You'll see it in the next parts as well, but if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you did like this video, please give it a like and subscribe as well. Appreciate it so much, and I will see you next time.